Hey guys, Adam here again. I decided to make another video, just because I can, and the subject popped in my mind. So this video is going to be about relationships. Some people don't like the word, because if you're like me, you've had a lot of bad luck with relationships. So yeah, today's topic's about relationships. For different people, there's different relationships. Sexuality does play a part in your relationship, but I've learned that it's not really a big part of your relationship. My sexuality, I'm a straight guy, but I do tend to crush on in the closet FTMs. I don't know why, but I do. And the closest people to me are in the closet FTMs. There's 3 of them. 3 in the closet FTMs that I'm extremely close to. 2, 1 I had a crush on before. But we both decided that it wasn't really gonna work. And it didn't work, so that's cool. He found his fiance, so that's awesome. I'm happy for him. The other person I never had a crush on, actually. And he's my closest brother. I talk to him all the time, and whenever we need someone to talk to, we both just talk to each other. It's not that hard. And the third person is someone I still have a crush on, but we're both trying to get through our problems and each other's problems and stuff, so yeah. I do like girls more than guys. I'm not really attracted to guys, but as I've been transitioning and as I've been getting more confidence in everything, and as I've been sitting and just thinking about everything, answering any questions that I have and stuff, I have noticed that I really don't care anymore about being in a relationship. I mean, I want to be in one with someone that I can care for and someone who can care for me too. But at the same time, I don't want to be in that relationship because I've been rejected so many times and I've been let down so many times. I don't know, I just don't want to do it anymore. But, and I found that I'm starting to not care what gender the person is. I'm looking for more personality-wise. I found that while I was thinking, I'm not sure if I really do want to label myself as pansexual, but that's what I'm thinking about and everything. Relationships with FTMs or MTFs, either one, can be pretty difficult. Because some people, they don't understand. I've dated a couple of people who didn't understand, and I've also dated a few people who wouldn't fully accept me. So I understand how that is. It can be extremely hurtful, especially if they say something that they think is a joke, and they think it doesn't apply to you because you're not biologically that gender that they're making the joke about. But it does hurt. I understand. I've had to go through that before. One of my ex-girlfriends, said that all guys are dicks. And that really hurt. I tried to tell her that it hurt me and that I don't like the way she views me based off my gender. And she's like, oh no, it's a joke, you're not a dick. It doesn't apply to you because you're not biologically male. This was my face. I was not happy. I was very upset, and I stopped talking to her for a few days. And she still didn't get it after I told her, and then she did it again, so I left her. It was very upsetting, and I know how that can be. I have been around guys that do that too. I have a couple MTF friends. And they don't like it when people do that, and I don't like it when people do that, so we know how you feel. But sometimes you can fall in love, or actually be more like a crush on a straight girl. It might work. She might not be straight. I mean, you never know. My very, very first crush was on a straight girl. At least I thought she was straight. And when I talked to her about it, she turned out to be bisexual, an in the closet bisexual. So, at that time, I was just considered a tomboy by everyone. So it was pretty cool finding that out, but that relationship didn't last very long, because I tend to, if I go to bed upset, I tend to type in my sleep. So, I think I typed something to her while I was asleep that pissed her off, and she didn't talk to me for like 2 days, and I'm like, why are you so upset at me? She's like, you know why, it's what you said last night. So I'm like, oh my god, what did I say? So yeah, you never know what gender they're gonna be. You're never gonna know what to expect. You don't know how you're gonna react. I was in a very upsetting time, being in the closet the entire time, so I would get upset and I'd sleep type. And so that got in the way of my relationships. My dysphoria would get in the way of my relationships. Because, I tried to be like everybody else. I tried to be a girl. I tried to be what everyone wanted me to be. To keep my friendship relationships, my relationships with my parents, trying to fix that. Trying to keep people I was in a relationship with happy, but none of that worked. I was so miserable. So that ruined a lot of my relationships. One of the things I recommend is maybe bring up the topic slowly, but be like, so how do you feel about transgendered people? How do you feel about dating one? How do you feel about maybe dating someone of the same gender or the opposite gender or whatever? I mean, just slowly bring up the community and just talk to the person. Or if you're extremely shy like I was, like I still am, then you don't have to bring it up. You can just watch or try to talk to them slowly. That's my advice, pretty much, if you fall in love or have a crush on someone who you don't think is interested. That's another thing. If you think someone's not interested, or you think someone might be playing with you, then just watch them. See what their reaction is and just talk to them and get other people's advice. Although I do say, a lot of times, what's in your head sometimes can be right. So yeah, I've had a few relationships like that where I liked a girl and I told her, and it turns out she liked me too, but she also turned out to be a player and a liar. So we broke up, and then there was another girl who was interested that I saw that I was talking to her, and but I wasn't interested. And there was another girl that I was interested and she was interested, so we started dating, and we picked it up pretty quick on each other. But some people can be hard to read. If you're already in a relationship with someone, those relationships can be pretty hard, especially when it comes to, especially if you guys want to have sex. That can be a difficult thing. I know some guys don't like their lower parts, their vagina and stuff, being called that. Just ask. If you're dating an FTM, just ask them what they want it to be called. Or like put a clever trick that I learned is, if you're not comfortable with calling their dick a vagina, or you're not comfortable calling the person's vagina a dick, then just call it a mangina. See if they don't mind that. If they don't mind it, then just use it. Or female penis. I don't know. Be creative, but make sure it's male, because there are some guys who have extreme problems about that. Also, you don't want to have sex with them unless they give you permission, and unless they're comfortable with it. Like, for me, I'm not comfortable with it. It's based off dysphoria and because of my past, so I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm not planning to do that anytime soon. I might do it. I probably will do it after I get married, but before then, probably not. So yeah. Oh, use the correct pronouns. If you slip up a little bit, that's fine, but most guys will be extremely upset. Even if they don't show it, they will be extremely upset if you don't use the correct pronouns. Same thing with MTFs. They will be upset if you don't use the correct pronouns. I know in one of my relationships, the girl didn't want to call me Adam. She didn't want to call me Blake. She didn't want to call me anything but my female name. And she used female pronouns. And that upset me pretty bad. It wasn't a very good relationship. So yeah, that's what I have to say about relationships. Not really much. I haven't really had a good relationship, so yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that advice. If there's anything I missed, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. If you comment, you just comment. So yeah, enjoy that video. Laters.